If you want to check out the whole show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. All right, let's move on to the Sunday Nighter. And this game will have meaning regardless because somebody has to win. I guess the Cowboys and Giants could tie. And if they okay, let's just focus on this. Okay, Washington Eagles, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And let's see what we are dealing with here from a market perspective. Philadelphia opens up as 1-point favorites. That goes away quickly. Now Washington is 1.5 or 2-point favorites. 39 Fahrenheit, chance of showers, 8 miles per hour. Washington coming off 2013 loss at home that stopped them from clinching the NFC East. Dwayne Haskins was 14-28 for 154 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He was replaced by Taylor Heinicke. Heinicke was 12-19 for 137 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. He hadn't played since 2018. He was signed to the practice squad less than 3 weeks ago. And I hope you realize, Dwayne Haskins, who your football team wanted under center over you. Taylor Heinicke. J.D. McIsaac caught 8 passes for 77 yards, and that's not going to change because Terry McLaurin has this nagging ankle injury, and he's listed as doubtful. Antonio Gibson ran 10 times for 61 yards. Alvin Smith saying Alex Smith is out. Sebastian Cornwell says if Alex Smith can play a full game, Washington better coaching, better players. Washington can still win this division with this win here. Chase Young looked excellent in his first game, replacing Haskins as captain. Bridgewater forced him on a fumble. That was in Washington territory early in the third quarter to prevent Carolina from scoring. Alex Smith, Kevin Pierre-Louis, Thomas Davis Jr., all this is questionable. Eagles coming off an ugly 37-17 loss at Dallas. Their defense was shredded for 513 yards. They've allowed 500-plus yards for 2 straight weeks. I wonder if we're going to get that Jamarcus Russell pick of Dwayne Haskins in a couple of years. Just, obese, sitting in front of some fast food.
Man, it looks like no one has any interest in this guy. It looks like the work ethic that this guy has is already spread around the league. Normally when you see a guy that high drafted, even when he burns out quickly, somebody will take a flyer on him. But it really doesn't feel like anybody wants to touch Dwayne Haskins right now. So, yeah, we could very well see that, morbidly obese picture of him just sitting on a couch, high, eating chips, and just be like, still got millions of dollars.
It's wild. What a wild okay.
He will be on 30 for 30 with Ryan Leaf. Good chance. There's a good chance. Fucking poor Ryan Leaf and Jamarcus Russell.
Prince of the City says, great show, under 2 hours. Thank you. Almost done here. Jalen Hurts, 21-39, 342 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. He also ran 9 times for 69 yards, fumbled the ball twice, losing one of them. One of the things that's happening here, Prince, is that there's no chasing going on here. I've been eating all month long, cashing and cashing and cashing. Hurts has 238 yards rushing in 3 starts. Eagles led 14-3 in the first quarter. Deshaun Jackson had the 81-yard touchdown catch. And they fell apart. Absolutely fell apart. They got rookies. They have undrafted rookie at corner. He gave up 7 catches for 182 yards and 2 touchdowns. Fletcher Cox, questionable with a neck injury, left in the first quarter, didn't return. He's questionable to play this week. Linebacker Sean Bradley suffered a stinger. Tight end Dallas Goedert is dealing with a calf injury. Offensive tackle Jordan Mailata is in concussion protocol. Linebacker Duke Riley, tight end Richard Rodgers, and defensive end Derek Barnett remain questionable. Cornerback Kevin Seymour, knee. Defensive end Josh Sweat were placed on injured reserve. Prince of the City, not this year. No, I made no future bets this year. Nothing. Bebsy, the biggest game of the night and a very interesting way to close out this COVID regular season. Washington, Philadelphia Eagles. Take it away.
I mean, I'm not going to make the same mistake I did last week and bet Washington in hopes that Alex Smith would play. I can't bet on this game with Heinicke at quarterback. or not knowing. Look, if it was Alex Smith right now, I'd be hammering Washington. I believe in that team with Alex Smith at the helm. I said on the Sunday show that I was still comfortable with Haskins in there. I wasn't. I was trying to put on a brave face because I had to back my play or bet the other side. I didn't want to do it. I don't want to shit on Haskins either. I do feel bad for the guy. So I can't, Jimmy, I can't bet this until Sunday, until I know who's playing. If Alex Smith is in and the line doesn't move that much, I'm going to take Washington. But right now it's Washington or no play. I can't put any stock in the Eagles, especially with the way their defense played last week against Dallas. Just an abysmal performance. They are playing better with Hurts. I think that team believes in Hurts. I think they're going to have an interesting offseason because Wentz's contract is – you can't move him. He costs way too much. So that's going to be a real – like the Eagles are fucked for a long time to come because of that situation. He has so much money guaranteed on that contract. They can't do anything. I know Haskins sucks and he's loaded and all that stuff, but this kid, I mean, look, he probably never had any money, and then he got a whole bunch of money and fucked up with it. I just hope he's, Jimmy and I are joking about that picture of Jamarcus Russell, but I don't want to see anybody's life fall apart. I don't think he's a bad person. I think he just didn't work hard. Fuck off.
Washington, Philadelphia Eagles. I agree. I think we should wait and see what's going on with Alex Smith and then make a decision. The market is telling us that Alex Smith will be playing in this game. So, okay, no move for us at this point. Slats, what a guy. Says you guys always say the show is impossible without the chat. That is true. But in the worst year of our lives, you've brought us together. Much needed relief. Much love, Slats. Congratulations on your giant Survivor Pool victory. We win on the same year. That's my first ever Survivor Pool win, too. I love it. Christian Larson says Haskins needs a mentor. He does. He does.